let's go on over and watch our first match of the day, which I believe is going to be Benny Zeoli piloting a little bit of. Sorry, let me get the list up here. Jeskai Blink versus Matt Varnier on Boros Energy. We got one of our 8 Boros Energy players already here in round 1.
Already making the stage. Yes, sir. Let's see if he can stay on there.
All right, let's look at the deck list here. Jeskai Blink looks very similar to the one that has won the regional championships. We got 1 copy of Wrath of the Skies, 1 of March, 3 Teferi. We got Ophelia, Riddler, Good Dog, Synergy as I like to call it. 4 copies of Consign to Memory as well. Can you consign your own Riddler trigger? Can just be really good against a lot of different things that are happening in the format, whether it be Colorless Eldrazi or get that pesky Kozilek's command out of there. 1 mana counter spell. Cryptic command, eat your heart out. But in that pretty stock Jeskai list, now let's move over and take a look at the Boros Energy list. We got the 1 copy of Seasoned Pyromancer. Wow. We usually see like at least 2, 3, 4 copies of Seasoned Pyromancer, but it looks like just the 1 this time. We also have a Solitude in the main deck. I mean, what do you think about that?
Oh, Solitude in the main deck is interesting. I guess it might be just an emergency eject button if an opponent has a big Quantum Riddler coming down and trying to cut that out before it runs away with the game. 2 Blood Moons in the main board as well, maybe to get some cheese wins. But yeah, 1 Seasoned Pyromancer is not usually what we see in Boros Energy.
Yeah, we got the 2 Fable, 1 Seasoned Pyromancer split. Typically, I've actually found that the most underwhelming card in the Boros Energy deck at the moment against the Jeskai Blink deck has been Voice of Victory. There's a lot of Flage running around, and if you're on the draw and you have to play your turn 2 Voice of Victory into their turn 3 Flage, it's a real bad feeling.
Yeah, not where you want to be.
But let's see if any Flages are cast. I'm sure there will be. Let's go down to the match right now.
Yes, sir. Let's take a look.
Benny Zeoli, Matt Varnier, Boros Energy, Jeskai Blink. Let's start us off on Benny's side with a Flooded Strand and a passing of the turn.
Yeah, these Blink. Shout out to my boy Vinny Fino for winning the Houston RC. Yes, sir, with Jeskai Blink. That's my boy. So putting that deck on the map already was coming up as a strong deck, but if it wins a whole RC, then you gotta imagine it's pretty good.
Absolutely. Vinny and Ivan both doing a wonderful job kind of engineering and tuning the deck to the point where they were happy with it, and it paid off immensely.
Oh, yeah.
For Team Scrap Heap.
Benny going for a little surveil action here. No, we got a 1-drop on the side of Matt's side, starting off with a Guide of Souls. Again, that little Mother of Runes, not Mother of Runes. What's the one? What's the 1-drop? Soul Sister. There you go.
Oh, the Soul Sister. Yeah.
MH3 Soul Sister.
Surveils Quantum Riddler into the graveyard. Not ready for the Riddler. Maybe does not have the Felia in hand or does not have the Ephemerate either.
Oh, okay. Benny playing the Arena, passing the turn. Just 2 mana, passing the turn. One of them is white. Not showing anything here. That's a Felia jump scare. If you guys didn't catch that, I don't know if Benny actually has a Felia in his hand. I did not get a good look, but we do see a Ocelot Pride, a little cat on the side of Matt's side. Boom.
Looks like Ocelot Pride and God of Souls, the best friend, the owner, and the pet. Bang, in there for 1.
In for 1. He says, "Show me the Felia."
We see the Felia pulled to the front of Benny's hand, and Benny's thinking about it like, well, don't mind if I do.
Boom, crack. I believe Matt has a Bolt or a Galvanic here.
Yeah, I have to imagine we're going to get a Sacred Foundry here, or it could be the basic Mountain.
And there's actually, I think from Benny here, that's totally fine to be doing. Like if Matt has the Bolt or Galvanic anyways, and you flash it in Felia end of turn, Matt's just gonna shoot that at the end of turn anyways. So, might as well just flash in the Felia. Maybe they don't have it, make them have it, right? So I do like that from Benny.
Absolutely got to clear the way. And there's the shot callers. Goodbye, Felia.
Goodbye. You were the best, dog.
07's in the chat for Felia.
07 Felia, RIP. Guide of Souls coming in for 1 damage. End step, trigger the Ocelot Pride, gain another life, gain another energy, and make a little cat token.
Dual decks. Cats versus dogs.
That's what it feels like. Oh, is that a lightning bolt? I think
that is a lightning bolt. That is Avivi's thunder magic.
Oh!
My Havivi!
Havivi, though! Oh, we got a Riddler coming out. Okay, boom, draw card. Does Benny have the Ephemerate? Oh, beautiful. We got the energy count right there. Oh, it does not look like Benny has an Ephemerate. He does have a Consign, but only 1 blue mana available. That's not going to be enough. Red and white. Last time I checked, that doesn't tap for blue. So, boom, just go to the end step here. And you got to be feeling pretty good here as Matt. You might be worried a little bit about a Solitude Ephemerate, but you would imagine if Benny had the Ephemerate, he would have cast it there on the Quantum Riddler. So
looks like Matt's hand is a little bit land heavy. We got another Guide of Souls here, though. If Benny has that 1 copy of Wrath of the Skies, maybe... Is that something you try to play around from Matt's side, or you just send it?
I think game 1, when your opponent only has 1 copy of a card you're scared of, I think you just got to send it and hope that they don't have it. I think it's pretty to be playing around. You don't want to give too much time to this blink deck, right? And to be playing around in game 1. I don't think it's something that Matt or any player really wants to do. So I think you just got to say, show me that you have it, and try to just push as much damage as possible here on the side of energy.
I like that foil cat token, by the way.
Oh yeah, those were so hard to find when Ocelot Pride started shooting up in price. Those cat tokens were nowhere to be found.
It reminds me of the $20 Fable the Mirror Breaker token, or the $10 Voice of Resurgence Elemental token back in 2012.
Classic tokens. The Fable token's still quite expensive nowadays. I don't think it's quite as expensive as it was, but still pretty up there. And we got
but still really expensive.
Yes, and we got the lightning bolt coming out from Benny here, taking out the cat. No more tokens for Matt here.
Draw for turn. A Flage.
Flage in the hand of Benny, another Quantum Riddler, and a Consign.
How do you feel about a little Flage Consign action here?
Yeah, that sounds pretty strong to me. I mean, putting a 6/6 in there, taking out their 3/3 cat token as well, does sound pretty good to me. We'll see if that's what Benny wants to do. Fetching here.
That's I think that's the secret layer, Arid Mesa. I could be wrong.
No, I think you are correct. I do see the little there on the set symbol, so I do believe that's the secret layer one.
And it looks like a secret layer Hollow Fountain as well.
Oh yeah, Benny representing the secret layers that we all know and love. Yes, sir. It does look
Pulls that 1 island aside. Getting ready for that Consign. Oh, we're gonna haste it.
Oh, the haste.
Arena of Glory was hiding.
Yes, sir. Haste. Boom. Flage. Enter. Taken out. The untapped Guide of Souls. And then Benny says, wait a minute. Boom. Consign. 4 of them in the main deck, by the way. Pretty good card. $10 uncommon. Swing. Boom. Trigger again. Taking out the other Guide of Souls. He says, you can have the 3/3. I don't care. You can have the 3/3. Coming in for a total of 6 damage. Boom. Right to the dome. And now the tables have suddenly turned. And now Benny's on top of it.
I'm pretty sure Matt is sitting on 3 lands in hand right now.
Yeah, I think that's what we saw last time too. And did he draw number 4? Oh, he drew a Fable. Okay, that's something.
Little Fable flip card. I see Elegant Parlor, Plains Mountain, Fable.
Yes.
That I'm gonna be real. That hand's trash.
Not looking too good here for Matt. But maybe this, if this Fable comes down, and if it could, entomb a Flage, and then if he could also find a Arena of Glory, then we can have a game here. But we'll see. We'll see if that lines up. Getting in for 3 because that cat token's not living anyways.
Yeah, might as well. And then we're gonna play the Fable. We're gonna discard the lands.
There's
just not a Fable?
No. Oh. What is it? Not a Fable? It's you only tap 2 mana, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, a Johnny.
It's an Ajani.
A Jambi. Excuse me. There we go. There's 2 double-sided cards in the deck. That is true. Usually, only see people playing the flip card for the Fable though.
All right, this is getting a little confusing because that's the same Ocelot Pride and Ajani token. Hopefully, we can get that fixed.
Yeah.
One's a 2/1, one's a 1/1.
Mm-hmm.
Although, if I'm being honest, I think Ajani probably should have made a 1/1.
Yeah, I would agree with you there. And we got Benny going to Benny's turn, just immediately go into combat, swing, take out a Jambi. And now Matt's thinking, yep, just jump block. No need to change the token. It's not staying there for long. And then, okay, all right, Matt doesn't even want to go to his draw step. He says, let's go next game. All right, Benny locking up game 1 here.
Yeah, that was not looking very good for Benny at the start until that hasty Flage consign comes down and just ends Matt's career.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to sideboard.
Take a look at the sideboards.
That's the main
All
deck.
right.
Looking pretty. Now that Matt, I don't know if Matt looked at the top card or if he went to his draw step after. But he did have an out of drawing Solitude there to take care of the Flage. But maybe he didn't want to look at it, or maybe he already saw the top card of his deck and it wasn't Solitude. But there was a world where we have a game there, and here we got the sideboard.
That 1 copy of Salt. Oh my goodness, is that an Elspeth Stormslayer?
Boom! That's 2 Elspeths in the sideboard. What are we doing? Oh my goodness.
Okay, I've seen this tech before.
Okay,
I've seen this tech.
Lay it down to me. Why?
I believe this is Pygonti's fault.
Oh, God dang it. Pygonti, what are you doing? Now, what matchup do you bring this in? Do you bring it in against Blink? No,
it's for this matchup.
It is.
It is for this matchup.
Interesting. Okay.
Supposedly, it's for the grindy matchups, as he claimed.
Of course. If you
5-mana Planeswalker that doubles the Ocelot, doubles the Ajani, doubles all of the tokens in your deck, and there's a lot of tokens, doubles the Voice of Victory tokens as well. Although I don't know if Voice of Victory is staying into this matchup. It's really poor into Flage, so I'd be surprised if it ended up staying in.
Yeah.
So I think the Elspeths are going to come in here. Path to Exile probably going to come in there as well. And on the side of Benny, we got that 1 Chibi Ashiok that's not coming in, but a shout out to Chibi Ashiok.
Yes, sir.
The subtleties are pretty tempting for Escaped Flage out of the graveyard.
It's true.
Wrath of the Skies, of course. Celestial Purge for hitting that Fable, Flage, etc. Anything else here, Meat?
No, I mean, that all sounds good to me. I could even see an argument for Surgical to get rid of the Flages out of the side of the energy deck. The subtlety does sound interesting as well, but energy just has so many threats, so many 1-drops that your opponent might never even get to Flage, and they might just overwhelm you with 1-drops, and you have a subtlety stuck in your hand, right? So I don't know, but I think it could be okay as a 1-of to get rid of, because taking out a Flage if they escape it is pretty huge.
All right, game number 2, Matt on the play.
And start off with a Surveil land, not really where you want to be as Boros.
Oh,
but entombing a Flage, okay. Unless it's also an entomb, that's pretty good. Good draw step here. That's either a Johnny or a Fable in the hand of Matt. I can't tell you because it's a double face card. Looks to be in a Johnny. Entomb, hello. It just feels extra bad. In Modern, when your opponent plays a Surveil land and they surveil, a Gristlebrand or an Atraxa or a Flage into the graveyard, it's just like, you got a Surveil and you got to cast Entomb, man. Come on.
It's always the most tilting experience whenever the tap land is an Entomb.
Yeah. Especially on the side of Goryo's, but it still hurts when it's a Flage. And we do have an Ajambi coming out here. Boom. Getting the correct token this time.
All right. I have a confession to make.
Lay it on me.
Back when Magic Origins came out, do you remember Jace Vryn's Prodigy?
Of course.
It used to be a $90, $100 Magic card. And I was a poor high school student.
Okay.
No money. So, and I really wanted to play this Bant Coco deck that had 4 copies of Jace. So here's what I did. Caught in 4K. I used 4 flip cards, but I only had 1 Jace.
Okay. I mean, hey, it's legendary. That works. You know,
It
all
is
you need is one.
legendary. I was never allowed to have a Jace as a creature and it flip Jace as a planeswalker and play at the same time.
That's true. That would be the one downside. But hey, I mean, you can make it by, you know, just by having the one. That's pretty sick. And they allowed you to play like that?
I only played at the F&M.
Okay, okay. I mean,
It's definitely not legal. Definitely not legal.
Hey, but it makes for a good F&M night. So no, that's a pretty creative way to handle that problem. And we got Benny
Just
here.
landed the pass back.
Similar to game 1, we do see the Felia in hand on the side of Benny. Non-Dingo caster's mic is a lot lower, clearer than Dingo's. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know.
Production.
I don't know. You mean like it's lower, but it's clearer? So I don't know. Yeah. So, well, thank you. I don't know.
We'll get production on the job.
It's true. Where's the emotional support frog? You know, I don't know if either of these players have an emotional support frog in the sideboard, but that is clearly a misplay on both of their sides. I would agree. And we got a Fable coming out here on the side of Matt.
Yeah, the $20 Fable, the Mirror Breaker token is in.
And so is the Felia. And let's see. Well, we do see the subtlety there. There is a Quantum Riddler in the hand of Benny as well. I mean, you have to imagine just slam the Quantum Riddler, right? I don't think there's anything else in the hand of Benny that really matters, or that he can blink for value. But yes.
Oh, there is a Riddler. Is there a subtlety as well?
There is a subtlety, yes. I guess Benny's maybe thinking, you know, if he does want to blink the Riddler, he does have to lose the Felia to the token. But, I mean, I feel like getting a 4/6 flyer into play and drawing 2 cards is probably worth it. Fetching here on the side of Benny. Oh, I guess Benny does have a consign in hand as well. So he might just not, or he might attack, get rid of the Fable token, and then consign the Quantum Riddler trigger. Okay, never mind. That's a plains. Ephemerate, maybe. Same, the line still works with Ephemerate, so that could also be the line that Benny's taken here. Oh, Prismatic Ending. All right. That gets the job done, too. Take out the Fable token. Goodbye, $20. Boom. Attack. Blink. Oh. Oh, wait, Matt said, wait a minute. Solitude. Boom. Get that out of here. Felia, be gone. Very nice.
Yeah, I don't think from Benny's side you go, oh, subtlety.
Oh, but he has a subtlety. We forgot about, oh, my goodness. He said, nope. Goodbye. Solitude, top of the deck. Yep. Oh, the Evoke Elementals. So good.
Yeah, looks like Solitude's going to go to the top. And can I just say, no flame to Matt. That 5-mana Elspeth's looking real embarrassing right about now.
Yeah, it's looking pretty rough. Oh, man.
It's in hand, and we're dying to this Riddler plus dog and overwhelming card advantage. And it's probably just going to get pitched to Solitude, but man, oh man.
Yep, going to end step here, counter, and surgical on the Flage, dude. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh,
Flasian head, too!
Oh, no! That's so brutal. Oh, and you shuffle away the Solitude that's on top, so you can't even take care of the Riddler next turn. Ay.
The illusion of choice. Top or bottom with the subtlety, doesn't matter. I'm shuffling your deck for you.
Yep, it's going way back all the way to the bottom. Damn. That was a brutal sequence there for Matt. Yes, I think he has to hope to just rip the Solitude off the top again. I guess he does have a Fable trigger coming online, so I guess he does have a couple looks at it. Yep, Flage be gone. There's the surgical coming in that I thought that Benny would bring in.
Yeah, I think this Elspeth Stormslayer is probably hitting the bin unless Solitude does come off the top too.
Mm-hmm. We shall see. But I would not be surprised if Matt just draws discards and then, that's the game. Quantum Riddler, very scary.
Yeah, I think the name of the game in this matchup is Murder the Felia on site because you cannot beat that card.
So strong. Just a 2-mana 2/2 with flash, just so powerful. MH3, bring in these powerhouses. Immediately drawing into an arena here. Not really what Matt wants.
I think you have to bin both.
Yeah, I think so too. Yep, 1/2. Then drawn 2.
Oof.
Land Galvanic. Well, the Galvanic can hit the Felia, but not too exciting when the Riddler's already in play.
And I think this game has been an absolute clinic as to why there's only 5 Boros energy players in the room right now.
Yeah, when this is what you have to go up against when you're on the side of energy, it's just not looking good. Yep, Benny says, nope, I'm not blocking that. Matt trying to get a little damage in there. That wouldn't even kill the Riddler, though.
No, you can flip the Ajani and then zero the Ajani and then Galvit.
Oh, because yes, the Fable's in play. Yeah, that's true. Yep, I'm passing the turn. Matt with no cards in hand.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Benny has a Flage.
He does, yes. Draw for turn.
And another dot and an Ephemera. And it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Yeah. Ay. Falagi, boom. Boom. Goodbye, Jambi. 4 damage in the air.
If Benny really wants upkeep, we can flash in the Felia and take 2 draws for turn and still have that Ephemerate up too.
That's true. Ay. Just passively drawing multiple cards. Quantum Riddler. So good.
I cannot believe that card lets you draw 2 for draw step.
It is so silly. Blue getting all these creatures, dude. They got Psychic Frog, they got Tameo, they got Quantum Riddler, and now in the Avatar set, they also got this 2-mana blue bird that also draws cards whenever your opponent searches. It's like, ay. Can Green get something, please? Please. Ay.
I have no idea what that owl was called. I've been calling it the Wu-Tang Owl.
Wu-Tang Owl, yes, sir.
That card looks insane.
It looks very, very strong. As if Blue needed another strong creature.
Don't you worry, Mr. Meat. November 10th, Deathrite Shaman's coming back.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yawgmoth players eating good.
We need something because we're not eating anything right now. Yep.
Oh, you're eating a Flage to the face right now.
That's all we're getting. We got draw step, like you said, before drawing, flashing in the Felia, drawing 2 cards. Still has the Ephemerate up. Drannith Magistrate. Interesting. Getting in there for the 4. I guess Drannith does stop the Flage cast from the graveyard, right?
I believe so, yes.
Yes. So it does stop the one that Benny has in the graveyard, and it also stops Ephemerate Rebound. But I think Matt has a little bit more to worry about than a Flage at the moment. Green has Titan. What else do you want? I want something for the non-combo decks. Thank you very much. Great Titan. Green has Titan. Green has Titan. It's only played in 1 deck. Come on. What are we talking about here? A Jambi. Okay, wait a minute. Matt does have Fable, but you cannot copy a Johnny with Fable. And if he copies the cat token, that means a Johnny would flip at end of turn. So not looking too good here still. Dingo Meat, tell us about the rock, paper, scissors format. The rock, paper, scissors format.
Well, you see, during my little stream challenge that I had the other day, we had a revelation.
Okay.
We have figured out that there is a definitive rock, paper, scissors in Modern, where Jeskai loses to Prowess,
Mm.
Prowess loses to Brood Scale,
Mm.
Brood Scale loses to Energy, Energy loses to Jeskai, and then the cycle repeats for the rest of time.
That's a little bit more than 3. That's more than rock paper scissors. You know, that's like rock
Oh, it's
paper
rock,
scissors.
paper, scissors, nuclear bomb.
Okay, yeah, that sounds more accurate. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I could see that. Yeah, a little bit. All those decks are strong within their own right. Brood Scale final offer. That's not a green. That's not even green. Brood Scale. You can't green Sun Zenith for a Brood Scale.
In theory, Jeskai should not lose to Prowess. In practice, you can never beat Steel Cutter. Steel Cutter is so insane.
You have prismatic ending. What are you talking about?
If you draw your prismatic ending,
Which they always do. The Blink player, they've drawn a billion cards with Quantum Riddler. What are we talking about here? Oh,
I don't know. I'm usually dead on turn 2 when I'm playing Jeskai, or dead on turn 3 to slick shot show off Cutter.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, this is interesting. Benny goes to combat, and it blinks the Ajani.
I think we have consigned a memory for that Ajani.
Could be. Or it could be that maybe Benny doesn't want Matt to make a copy of the cat token at second main phase and then flip a Johnny at end step. Maybe that's what he has. Maybe that's what Benny's thinking about too. That's a line I could see Matt taking here to maybe get out of this. But now that's not possible. Well, actually, you could stack the triggers, right? You could copy. Okay, nope, never mind. Well, actually, it still works. You could copy the cat token second main phase, and then end step both triggers go on the stack. You have the Ajani come back first, and then you have the cat token sacrifice.
Yeah, and somewhere in that RPS, there's also Affinity, which is a gun that sometimes is pointed the wrong way at yourself.
Yeah, true.
Depending on what your opening 7 looks like.
Mm-hmm. And we got Benny here with the Ephemerate on the Riddler. Ephemerate draw 2. Yep, that's pretty good to me. End step, Ajani does come back. Matt does not make a copy of the cat token in second main phase. I guess but if you're losing the red permanent anyways, then maybe a flip to Johnny just isn't doing anything. Let's see. Okay, Matt, no cards in hand, draw for turn. Matt does not get to draw 2, unfortunately. Benny would.
Man, why is Riddler 4/6? That card's so unkillable.
It dodges almost every removal in the format. It dodges Dismember, Fatal Push, like you name it. Galvanic Bolt. You need to have a lot of energy to Galvanic it.
Flame of Venor. I was playing Jeskai Wizard or Blue Red Wizards, and my opponent resolved Riddler, and I was like, I can never take this card off the table.
Yeah. Also, that there's so many things that hit 5, but almost nothing that hit 6. Yeah.
Just Unholy Heat, and the only deck that plays Unholy Heat is Prowess.
Yeah. Actually, Brute Scale started playing on Holy Heat as well, a couple copies.
That's true.
Yeah.
But you have to enable it with Rumble first, and that could be a little tricky sometimes.
Yeah, you have to enable it with Rumble, and then you can't pick it up off of Rumble, or you can't find off of Ancient Strings either. So you kind of just have to naturally draw it or scry into it with Kozilek's command. So I think they only play 2 main board and then 1 side, but that's another card. That is one of the pillars of Modern Horizons 2 that can take down Quantum Riddler.
Okay, maybe this is a little cooked, but in Modern Horizons 4, I want a 1-mana red removal spell that has Revolt, deal 6 damage to a creature, otherwise deal 2 damage.
Okay. Revolt, I mean, it's much easier to turn on than I don't know. Would that be too strong?
Would that be too strong?
It's so much easier to turn on than I don't know. It's so much easier to turn on than Delirium, but then again, Fatal Push would also just kill most things in that spot anyways, except for Riddler. So I don't know. The way that Modern's going, why not? Sure, let's do it.
Why not? Oh, Red Elemental Blast? Okay.
Ayo, okay. I think Matt's just dead here. I don't know what he has in hand. Boom. Yeah, and there we go. Handshake. Okay. All right.
I know what he has in hand. It's Benny's hand.
Yeah, there we go. True. Ragavan. Benny taking down round 1 here. Very nice. Congratulations.
Yeah, huge congratulations to Benny for taking it down with Jeskai Blink. Meet, that was an absolute clinic by Jeskai. I don't really feel like it was close for Boros Energy at all, even despite drawing that Elspeth Stormslayer, which is the tech for the grindy matchup. Well, can you grind a turn 3, 4, 6 flyer that draws 2 cards? I think not.
I don't think anyone can grind out of that one. Yeah, that's pretty rough. You know, that match just shows why there's 5 Boros decks and why the most played deck is Jeskai in the room right now. So power difference, you can visually see it.